Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Amblewood. As you can see, it's raining again. Quite a bit's happened since we had the last video. The greenhouse is now empty and got my tomato plants in. Got other bits and pieces in, I'll show you that in a minute. I've got my new shed. All my raised beds are finished now, apart from two. One's got half full of stuff and the other one needs completely de-weeding, and I've got some winter cabbage and onions in there to come out. So oops, rain dropped. Opening titles for this video is down to my daughter Wendy. She's done the opening titles for me, and the aerial shot at the end is where we actually are. We're only 50 metres from the beach, so, but we don't get a lot of seaweed on the beach for some reason. We don't get a lot of that at all. So, as I say, the shed's now up. Everything out of here has gone into the shed. Everything out of the conservatory's gone into the shed. Cleared this out, swept it, and give it a good dousing of Jay's fluid. So all the bugs and everything's gone. Got my tomato plants in, I'll show you in a minute. Got a water barrel, and I also have this year a self-waterer, which I shall tell you about in a minute. I don't think there's, oh yeah, well, yeah. I've got two black cherries from Pips, I've got a tangerine, I've got a lemon and a peach. These tomatoes, these are tumblers, they've got to be repotted. I think they're just about, they're just coming out the bottom there, so they need doing. Got a couple of big ones left, which I've got nowhere for them, but I might just stick them in a pot somewhere and just get them outside, I think, just to give them a bit of going. Got a few sweet peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 of them. We've got some more over the back there as well. Got these. Got fuchsia there. Fuchsia cuttings. So yeah, it's we're getting there now. We're getting there. What I'll do is I'll take you off. I'll show you what I've been doing in here, and then well, actually you can't go outside at the moment because it's absolutely pouring down. Hopefully the water butts are all nice and full now. So anyway, I'll take you off and we'll have a look round. Right. Tomatoes. These ones here are from America. They're a strain called Jetstar, and they're supposed to be quite big tomatoes. I've got a couple of cucumbers down the end there. They're Telegraph Improved, which I grew last year, which I had a nice crop from last year. As you can see, I'm just starting to get some flowers coming on here. They're all nicely tied up, ready to come up to the top onto the strings. Right, I've got a water barrel here which I'll fill up and keep it nice at the right temperature in here. The self timer is actually linked at the top here with a connector which runs on the hose, which then runs all the way along and out to the second bed out there, and on the side of the bed is a tap, so the hose runs all the way in and onto there. Now I did have that system set up on this, but once it got sort of down to about here somewhere, the pressure was not enough for it to come out of the little drippers. So what I ended up doing was putting it on the mains, setting this up so it came on once in the morning and once at night, and that was too much. So I've got it now set every other day to come on once, because I ended up flooding all this completely. All around here was all flooded. It was just coming out the bottom of the pots. So what I'll do now, it comes on every other day for 5 minutes, and that is just enough to, as you can see, the little water drippers there, they all run along and they come up and go into the bottom of that. And on the last ones here, on the cucumbers, I've actually got plastic cups in with the droppers going in, so that the actual cucumbers don't get neck rot. And like all good tomato growers, like Mr. Foreman says, you've got to have marigolds. So I've got marigolds in here as well, just to keep the white fly away. I'll move round. So we've got some nice peppers there, doing quite well. I've got some dahlias up here, pot tubers they are. I've got some more tomatoes, a couple of spider plants. Now these are babies off of one I got in the conservatory, and I took a couple down to my sister in Poole, and evidently the mother plant originated from Poole, from my sister. She sent one up to my brother, who then sent me a little one. I've grown on 2 or 3, and now she's got two back because hers originally died. So yeah, anyway, that is I think that's about all in all in here. I can't think of anything else. I've got a lot of pots and stuff, compost, sprayers. These are handy for misting the tomatoes and stuff in the evening. Oh, and when I was watching Jeff earlier in the year, he was talking about these little seed trays, and I ordered 10 off the internet, and I was sitting indoors one night and I thought, blimey, I wonder if I could turn them into mini greenhouses. So I went out into the kitchen, and the wife had just finished a tub of grapes from Tesco's, and believe it or not, voila, the grapes come in this, which is reusable, got holes in the bottom, and believe it or not, it fits over the top, just like that. So you ended up with a little mini greenhouse. So for the price of nothing, just the pots themselves, I got away with it. So I managed to save a few, as you can see, and they go on the top of them little green pots, little green trays, so makes it a little bit easier. Right, what I'll do is I'll cut you off now and come back later if it stops raining, and I can show you the shed and the greenhouse and the borders outside. Okay, I'll turn you around for now. Right, so like I say, if it stops raining, which is hammering down at the moment, we'll get outside and I'll let you have a quick tour around the block and see what's going on. Okay, ta-da for now. Hello, another day. It's not raining today, so we have a look around the garden and I'll show you. You've already looked in the greenhouse, so I'll just give you another quick tour. All my toms, marigolds, bits and pieces. Okay, then we'll go outside and we'll have a look out here. Right. Rather bright today. Mind you, we are expecting a bit of rain. Well, I look to them clouds over there. They look a bit watery-fied. Strawberries, not that good for a year for strawberries. Not in pots, but they're not. Didn't have that many of them this year. That's supposed to be a plum tree. Black currants. I think I've got some coming on there, so that should be alright. I've got some here, look. There's some black currants coming there. A pear tree which got burnt by the wind. That's one of the beds. This bed here is being filled up at the moment. Manure and grass clippings and manure and grass clippings and so on. Fuchsia. Another bed there. What I've done, I put the old membrane down, wheat membrane, and it seems to have done the trick. Getting a few just a odd weed come up where it's been cut, but apart from that, it's not too bad. I've got petunias and cosmos in there, and lobelia. Same with this bed. So I've got cosmos coming up there. Got some geraniums along the back, and these are all just the same as the other bed. What I did, where the caravan was, we had electric and water coming in there. So what I've done, I put an external waterproof box on there for the electrics, and then just run them into the bottom of the shed, and the water comes around onto a tap there which actually feeds into the greenhouse. That bed there needs de-weeding completely. Got a lot of weeds in there. Onions got to come out, as you can see they're all going to seed, so they all want to come out. The cabbages have got to be cut and stripped up and frozen. So, like I say, it needs a lot of weed in that. Got some little tubs here with bits and pieces in. Come around here. I've got a fuchsia, rose cuttings which I've taken, raspberries, which ain't looking too bad. I've got a few on there. That one, I don't know what's the matter with that one. That one's gone a bit weird, but we're getting some raspberries. Ain't doing too bad. The old grass needs cutting down the side. There goes the cat. I don't know what she's doing. Having a mad half hour, I think. Yeah. Yeah, go in here and I'll spin thee round. What I'll do later on this evening when the self-watering comes on, what I'll do is I'll bring you back and let you see it actually start and work. and then hopefully that will wrap up the video for today. Okay, cheers a lot, bye. Hello, welcome back. As I said before, what I'll do is it's nearly 5:30, so I'll bring you in the greenhouse here and I'll show you the automatic waterer going off on its own. Cat wants to know what's going on. At the moment it's just 68 degrees in here, that's with all the windows open, and we've had hardly any rain today, but it's been really overcast and big black clouds flying over, but we haven't actually had much rain. What are we on now? 17:28, so we've got another couple of minutes yet before it comes on. What's the matter with you? Huh? Stupid cat. You're mad? Yeah, I'm hoping to get a decent crop of tomatoes this year. With a bit of luck. They seem to be growing quite well. I've got a few flowers on there. There we go, it's 29. Don't know if you can see that. $17.29. So that's going to go off in a minute. You'll hear it click, and then all the water will start coming out these little drippers that are down here. I'll show you that when it happens. There we go, that's clicked. And there we go. Dripping away. They're all dripping away down there. And even dripping into the little cups there, just so I don't soak it too much. You can see they're all dripping. So that's going for, I think it's 2 minutes at that rate. Some are going a little bit faster than others, but as long as they get a decent drink I don't mind. You've got a minute left. It just shows it does work, but you've got to persevere with it, because I had so many leaks, especially around this area here, going into that. There was a lot of leaks on that. Eventually I had to get some sealer in there. It didn't leak too much from the pipe, but it's going quite well. It's enough, I think, for one day to water in. It's getting down there, so there we go, that's clicked off now. So that comes on every day like that. It's just enough to stop them watering, and they're all doing quite well. Go outside. As you can see, the clouds are building again. Real nasty clouds coming over. And someone here wants to say hello. How you doing? Roll over. Right, take you back in. I think that's going to be the end of the video for now. Turn you around. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep subscribing and liking and getting people to join. It'd be nice to get a few more subscribers in. I hope that was informative, the watering system. If you've seen it before, then you've seen it before. Anyway, I'd like to say thanks to everybody who does watch, and hopefully I'll put another video out in the next few weeks. Okay, cheers for now.